especially if you're like a CNA in the ED, so you're an ED tech, you're having very hands-on patient care experience.
You and I, when I do a lie.
What's up, you guys? It's Adanna. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to make this video for you guys because I have a lot of people asking me questions about does phlebotomy count towards patient care experience? Does being a CNA count? Does doing this or that count? I just kind of wanted to clarify that, and all of this information can be found on CASPA's website. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and do so right now. Join me on this journey and let's get into the video. So patient care experience is one thing that you need when you're applying to PA school, and CASPA describes it as directing the care of the patient. So it's important for you to distinguish between patient care and healthcare experience, because some things can be considered healthcare experience, like being a home health aide, but since you're maybe might just be watching the patient, you might not really be directing their care, depending on what your job description was as an HHA. So it's important to be able to describe that in your experience type and see what the school will actually accept it as. I'm going to just read the explanation here from CASPA's website on what patient care experience is. So it says experience which is directly responsible for the patient's care. For example, prescribing medication, performing procedures, directing a course of treatment, designing a treatment care plan, or actively working on a patient as a nurse, an EMT, a CNA, a phlebotomist, physical therapist, dental hygienist, etc. So essentially anything where you are directing the patient's care. So as a CNA, if you're drawing blood, if you are changing the patient, especially if you're like a CNA in the ED, so you're an ED tech, you're having very hands-on patient care experience. You may not be directing their care as much as the nurse or the PA or the physician, but you are still part of that care team. So it's essential for you to know that. Healthcare experience can be anything from also being a CNA or medical assistant, where you're not necessarily doing as much as you would in the ED or maybe even at a nursing home, but it's still in the healthcare realm. So when you guys are looking at what is going to be considered patient care experience and what's not, it's essential for you to make sure that you are actually looking at the description of your job. And when you're writing it in CASPA, you know exactly how to describe everything that you did and all of the things that you performed, because that can be the difference between getting you hours towards patient care experience and getting you hours towards healthcare experience. And you know, patient care experience weighs heavier than healthcare experience. So I hope this was very helpful to you guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching and asking me these questions. If you have any other questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Adanna the PA. All right, talk to you guys next time. Bye.